When a man is dealing with two women, he will always stay with the one who has a weak mind. The weak-minded one will think she's won because she's with him, but the whole time he's wishing he was with a strong woman. But he's too scared to be with a strong woman because he's weak too. The biggest mistake you can make is removing jewels from your crown to make it easier for a man to carry. Ladies, understand, you don't need a smaller crown. You need a man with bigger hands. For women, the biggest mistake is lowering their standards for a man like this. Sometimes women try to make themselves smaller, quieter, or less confident, just to make a man feel better about himself. This is like removing jewels from your crown to make it lighter for him to carry. But why should you have to shrink yourself for someone else? Ladies, your crown represents your value, strength, and uniqueness. Never make it smaller to fit into a man's hands. The right man won't be scared of your crown. A woman can forget a man who broke her heart and left her shattered, but she can never forget the man who gathered the broken pieces, healed her soul, and made her smile again. Be that man in a woman's life. Only trust someone who can see these three things in you: the sorrow behind your smile, the love behind your anger, and the reason behind your silence. I'm the type to disappear like a ghost when someone no longer deserves my time. I've never seen the point in explaining my absence to someone who couldn't value my presence. You don't owe explanations to those who've hurt you. One in the past can kill your future. Late nights, when the mind won't shut off, that's when the overthinking kicks in. Hate how the heart takes his sweet time, catching up to what the mind already knows. It's got what you need to break free. Take care of yourself. You're one of a kind, and that's a fact. Those moments between meeting someone new and saying goodbye, they're our roller coaster. There's that initial trust, followed by the creeping paranoia, as you realize that just like everyone else, no different face, same old BS. I'm holding on to someone who doesn't deserve your love, someone who slipped from your grip. All those hours lost to sleepless nights thinking about someone who shouldn't even be on your mind. But let me tell you, your ability to care so deeply and unconditionally, it's what makes you beautiful. Real men don't have a side piece, a main piece, or a friend he hangs out with when his woman isn't available to you. Real men only need one good woman that he spends his time with, that makes him happy, and that he talks to throughout the day. Real men tell other females that he has a woman. Real men don't listen to what others say about his woman. Real men don't have their women running around looking like an idiot. Real men definitely don't have time to look for other women, because he's too busy looking for new ways to love his own. Real men do real things, especially when it comes to his woman. Don't be an idiot. Instead, be a man of integrity and honor. Real men prioritize the happiness of their partner above all. They cherish and protect the love they have. Real men don't play games or keep secrets. They are faithful and true to the one they love. Real men understand that trust is the foundation of a strong relationship. They don't let jealousy or temptation lead them. When a man loves you, let me tell you something. When a man truly, honestly, genuinely loves you, it doesn't matter who else walks into the room or who slides into his DMs. He will never, ever throw you away. You could be feeling your lowest, thinking you're not enough. But if he has your heart, he won't even glance at anyone else. And that's the incredible thing about men. They are loyal to the court. Once they commit fully. So if you have a man in your life who stands by you through thick and thin, through your highs and lows, don't lose him, because a man like that doesn't come around often. Treasure his love, hold him close, because he's one of a kind. In his loyalty, you'll find peace. In his love, you'll find a forever home. Cherish him, for he's your rock, a steady hand guiding you through life's storms. Good woman is not a toy, she is a gift. A good woman is not a game, she is a blessing. A good woman is non-refundable, nor can she be replaced or exchanged. She is good because of her character, not obligation. She is good because she has heart. She will always come out on top. She will always get blessed. She will always get what she deserves. She will always win because God will always have her back. That decides to be good and keeps pressing her way forward is the woman who should be loved, celebrated, and appreciated. A good woman's worth is immeasurable, not defined by material things or temporary pleasures. She is a foundation, someone who builds and nurtures with love and intention. She doesn't seek validation from others because she knows her own value. Her goodness is not weakness, it's strength wrapped in grace. She can weather any storm because her faith is unshakable, and she rises above negativity with dignity. You don't play with a good woman's heart. You cannot expect a woman to be everything you want if you're not being everything she needs. It's about giving, not just receiving. To be her comfort and support, you must show up as her strength and protector. Love is an action word. Show her she's valued and respected.
A good man is hard to find and harder to keep. And let me explain. A good man is loyal, respectful, a man of his word, and he will actually treat you like a queen to a point where you'll believe you're a queen. But if you're not a true queen, what happens is you think that you can abuse him, use and abuse him, and toss him. But you forget, just because he's a good man does not mean he's a dumb man. And what happens in this case scenario is you end up losing him. And you do have a lot of competition because there's not a lot of good men out there. And the minute he leaves, he won't only find someone better, he will actually be happier too. And you will be the only one that will regret it because you know how hard it is to find a good man. Don't ever underestimate a good person in general. Good people, as much as they are good, as much as they could be bad. And when they turn bad, you will regret the day you met them. And no, they won't harm you or do anything bad to you. Them leaving you is the worst thing that could happen.
If a man loves a woman's soul, he'll end up loving one woman. But if he loves a woman's face, all the women in the world won't satisfy him. This means that true love goes beyond physical appearance. When a man falls in love with a woman's soul, her personality, character, and essence, he finds a connection that is deep, lasting, and unique. He sees her for who she truly is, beyond how she looks on the outside. This kind of love is fulfilling because it is rooted in something meaningful and enduring. On the other hand, if a man's love is based solely on physical beauty, it becomes shallow and temporary. Outer beauty fades with time, and there will always be other attractive faces in the world. This kind of attraction can never fully satisfy him because it lacks depth. He might always feel like he's searching for something more, chasing an ideal of beauty that is fleeting and ever-changing. Loving a person's soul means valuing qualities like kindness, humor, intelligence. I am slowly learning that some people are not good for me, no matter how much I love them. I deserve someone who is gentle and kind, because my soul is getting tired. The best thing I ever decided to do was just be quiet. I have nothing to say anymore. I'm not here to convince anyone that I'm a great person. I'm not trying to fix anything I didn't break. I'm not fighting for people to see my worth. Whatever you do is on you. You better hope you don't regret it. In my silence, I found peace, no longer bound by the need to prove myself or to fix what wasn't mine to fix. I've discovered a new kind of strength. It's a quiet strength, born from knowing my value doesn't hinge on anyone else's recognition. I've let go of the exhausting pursuit of validation and embraced the serenity that comes with self-acceptance. I could finally see that my worth was always there, independent of others' opinions. Those who see my value and respect it are welcome in my world.